Hi there, it's me, it's Shrimpchu, another Sims build. This is my first build once Snowy Escape came out, and I was like, new build stuff, counters with shelves, stuff and things. So, it's a house, little family home. It is literally just, I put down some walls in a shape and went, I'm gonna use whatever I wanted from the new stuff pack. Base game. That's it. This build is literally just base game and Snowy Escape. There are literally 3 pets items in it if you go look at it in the gallery, but it's literally like the dog bed, the food, and a ball. So like completely irrelevant to the build if you don't have pets. And it was fun. Oh man. Because I was really excited to do a little platform pool. Platforms, man. They're exciting. So I've played around a little bit. Like, I played around with the family that I made this house for, and I've moved my, like, current attempt at a, like, Generations Legacy play household into the new world, Mount Komorebi. So I'm slowly exploring it. Mostly the festivals and a little bit of sledding and skiing. I nearly said sneeing, and that's not a word. Still have to check out, like, the aspirations more in the new career and stuff, but I'm, like, having a fun little, very chill-paced approach to exploring the pack. I'm like, yeah, seems pretty nice so far. My Sims have been attacked on hikes and have taken selfies at historical shrines, you know. It's fun. Like, all the windows in this. Oh, I know you saw me out there put a platform under that, like, box window, because it's just, like, at his feet. It would look cool in a box. I eventually, like, ditched that idea. Just go for, like, the normal windows I've been using in that section of wall. But look at the counters with the shelves. I am so excited by these. Now we don't have to do the trick of, like, making an empty under counter space to, like, place stuff cheatily. Granted, you know, if you want a big open space, yes. But shelves, we have them. They function. They're there. And I ditched the whole, like, islandy thing there. I go, no. No. We have the, Kusatsu table? I 100% always terrified that I forget the name of things, but yes, we got that. So I was like, no, just kitchen with kitchen-y cooking things. Leave the seating area to that, because new item hype. And I'm gonna make my little shoes area. I still need to go back to my tiny Japanese apartment and add that in, but I'm excited. I was just like, platforms? Yes. Little platform seating area. Little raised up platform decorative area by that. There's a little, like, bookcase reading corner. There's a living room. There's a fireplace. It may have a slightly unique layout rooms-wise, because I just sort of worked from the kitchen and then went with what I had around that. And then upstairs is a 3-bedroom house, floor. There's 3 bedrooms. There's, like, a smaller sort of single bedroom that the family that I've moved in here is, like, a single dad and his teenage daughter. Actually, no, she's an adult. Either way, it's a single dad and his daughter. And then a kid and a toddler. I really like that poster because it just makes me think of the hunters from Dead by Daylight. But I have enjoyed having the variety of new, like, wall art. I've used some in the kids' room. I've used some of those traditional things in, like, the parents' room, just around the place. Love it. Just love it. I'm like, new items. Hi, I mainly build in The Sims, and thus I am easily pleased. That's a joke. I'm easily pleased anyway. Like I said, I've been mostly building in The Sims, and that is part of why I've been slower exploring the expansion pack gameplay-wise. But I really do love the new stuff. It's all so nice, and it's nice to just have more options. Also, I'm not going to be able to say how good this is at a cultural representation, but it's nice to have something that at least is trying to be a bit different than, like, generic Americanness in Sims. I'm like, I don't have standards, I'll take anything. some standards, just don't know where they're at. So that's my cozy little reading bit, because I thought the chairs with like the furry, like, I don't know if it's meant to be a blanket or what, but it looks cozy, and I like to picture, you know, in a world where items were not as static, Sims just coming over and like pulling the blanket over them and just sitting there cozily reading. Yeah. But the bed, right? The bed has the cover that's the Yamachan, the mascot, and I'm just like, this is adorable. This is 10 out of 10. You could have an amazing kids room that's like obsessed with Yamachan. And once I start collecting more of these simmies, I'm like, I want to do such a great little kids room. It's gonna be nice. Now I'm getting excited to build my next house. Still trying to branch out, like at least build a few things in between doing houses, you know. Like last week, this isn't on the channel yet, but I've done a shell challenge that is already up in the gallery. It's a candle shop. It is a fall/autumn themed candle shop shell challenge, and it's quite nice. I love how it turned out. I have another shell challenge I want to do, and I have an idea for a teen hangout lot, so I'll see how that goes. Look at all the plates and the little teas under the things, and I know you can place like the cookie jar and stuff. I haven't done it myself yet, but I've seen from other people you can put the hot pot under there and then in live mode like drag it out from the shelves, and I'm just like, amazing. I love it. I'm also excited for the heaters, because I want to build so much with like Sims in like small spaces just cozied up next to their heater. There's a lot of potential, and I'm very excited. But yeah, this is very, the dad's room. I do eventually realize that double bed is not working in that space and go to a single bed. Don't worry. There it is. Then the toddler and the kid share a room, and then the like grown-up daughter has, you know, her own room, her own big-sized room, and her own ensuite. So, like, in my mind when I was creating these Sims, because they're also, like, I just made this family to go through casts and look at everything. Do love the cast stuff. Like, big fan of the items in this pack. All around. Love it. And, so, in my head, it's like, single dad. Whatever happened to the mom can be, you know, your headcanon. Maybe she left. Maybe she passed away. Adjust your level of tragedy to your Sim stories as you wish. Me, I'm just like, something happened. But he's gonna be, you know, salary person, just a traditional stereotype of workaholic. And then I'm thinking the daughter is like, want to be creative, wants to, you know, just live a more is free too much, but, you know, just wants to do her own thing, doesn't care what anyone else thinks. And maybe that causes a bit of conflict. And then the kids are just there being like, we're kids with conflicting influences. Oh boy. But it's fun. The number of times I try to use end tables to be like, can I do a cool diagonally something or other? But they never works right. So I was like, it's fine. We can have a space there. I don't even remember, do I put anything there? Do I put a plant, or do I just leave it there? Maybe it's there left for future plant potential. Because, you know, everything in life is potential. Yeah, see, I told you I got rid of that platform and put some fencing in. Doing this fencing reminds me, I had a weird issue with the fence that I do at the front of the lot. I don't know if this was part of a bug with the patch, like in addition to the crashing, but I started getting a like invisible fence issue. So you'll start seeing it here where if I place the gate and move it, it became invisible. And then there's a part where I can't draw a fence over that. It's just, and I start trying to draw fences and they're just invisible, and it's like, excuse me, what? And it just got worse, and I was very much, excuse me, why? I just want to draw a fence. It did annoy me a lot. I tried to I reloaded the game, I closed my game, came back in, stuff, it just wasn't going away. I don't ultimately know why it eventually started working, because it would be sometimes, depending what way I was drawing the fence, it would show up. So I sort of just redid my fence in a few different placements, and one eventually worked, and I went, okay, awesome, very carefully place that gate exactly where I want it, leave it there, that's it, we're good, we have a fence. Also, I am just in love with this roof. I'm like, I don't even know, is it the exact design? Is it just because it looks kind of, I don't know, higher quality? I can't decide what it is about the roof, but I love it so much. Maybe it's just the fact that I don't particularly enjoy doing roofing, mostly because I'm still figuring out how do you make a roof look okay. And maybe I'm just tired of looking at the same, like, roof paints. Maybe I just needed the variety. Also, the freaking mural tiles. I love it. I love how you have your, like, chill scenic one, and then you also have cats. I'm like, we can do multiple styles. I did eventually be like, you know what, maybe not in this house's bathroom, but oh boy, I'm gonna build some places eventually with those tiles, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Or, you know, the cat one would also look great in, like, a cat obsessed household's bathroom, like where everything's cat themed. Ooh, can I do that? Can I do like a cat themed everything? Oh, I could. Oh boy, that's don't mind me over here having build ideas. But yeah, like I said, this is my first build with the Snowy Escape stuff. Absolutely love it. Look forward to doing more with it, both in having more actual ideas and just utilizing potentials. But oh, it's all so lovely. I'm a very happy builder. And thank you all very much for watching. Like I said, I have a lot more content on the channel, builds, custom content videos. I'm branching out into those. I occasionally be brave and attempt an LP. And I do some variety content because I like too many things. But I appreciate you for watching. If you got this far, you are an extra cool bean. Feel free to, you know, hit the like button if you liked. This is up in the gallery. You can see there, base Snowy Escape only. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Also, you know, I think this was just nice after losing my mind doing my supernatural build, which I'm still working on and I love, but it is a task.